Alright guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. This is Fash, and in this tutorial we are going to take a look at how we can see how to create a string method. Okay, so before I proceed, there's one thing I want to show you real quick. Let's say, for instance, I want to say let email, like my mail, and let's say it is Fash the tech guy at gmail.com. So if I have this particular mail, I have to put it in what? A string, because it is a string. I have to put it in quotes, sorry, because it is a string, and I have to terminate. So if I say console.log, I want to log it into my console.log. If I say console.log and I say email, and I load it, you can see from, sorry, I have to make sure that I open the console of this particular you can see Fash the guy is actually showing. But let's say, for instance, I want to, and I created probably a name. Let's say let name to be equals to let name be, let's give it name to be equals to color. Okay, so, and I say name console.log, and I say name. Alright, I don't like to be using name because JavaScript has its way of marking it. So let's say my name. Okay, alright, so this is color. Alright, so now I might decide to replace the name. Okay, if I really want to replace the name, I'll just say let result. I have to put it inside the variable so that it will be clean. Let result be equals to that's my name dot replace. You can see that this particular replace normally takes two parameters. What do you want to replace? I want to replace K, and what are you replacing it with? I want to replace it with what? F. So if I should do this, and I say let me comment this. Okay, let me now copy this my result. Let me log my result into the console does what? Log. There's something I really want to explain there, but let's see the result first so that it will be sweet to explain. Alright, you can see this particular color has turned to fuller when I use the result. So now using a method is being, we use method to perform a specific thing. I know that I want to change this thing. I just replace it with F, and it shows right in there. So I can decide to remove this. I might decide not to log this one into the console. I just want to say fuller. Okay, so now this replace is a what? Is a method and has a parameter inside of it, and this is a parameter. So let's think of another method. What if I want to find the index of this entire Fash the tech guy? I can decide to do that. Okay, let me comment this so that let me say I want to say let result equals to let me say email dot index of. So now if I should do this too, I can decide to find the index of let me say at, or let me say G, index of G. Let me say index of G. So if I do that, and I really want to find the result, you can see it is 12. So I can easily trace the number. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 what? 11 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. You can see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, you can see it is what? 12. That is the index. Alright, good. So now another thing I would like to show you is this. If you notice, we have 2 G here. It picks this first one. That is it picks the first G. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Can you now see? So now it picked the first letter that actually come across with. So that is it. So I can decide to find the art so that you understand what I'm saying. Let's find the index of art. It is 15. By the time you trace it, you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good. So that is it. That is another method. It is being used for a specific thing, to trace the index of a particular character. You know, we are talking about common strings and method now. Okay, so let's pick another thing. Let's comment this out. Let's comment this out. We have done replace, we have done the index of, we have done what else? Replace, index of. Let's look at slice. Okay, let's take, for instance, I just want to remove this file detect guy. Okay, and I want to say that, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, all right, I can decide to say, okay, fine, let result to be equals to, email, and I will say email dot slice. So if I'm slicing it, let's say I'm slicing it from 0 and I'm ending with 14. Okay, so let's see what this is going to give us, and you can see fetch detect guy. Okay, let me say I'm slicing from 0 and I'm ending in 13. Sorry, I didn't count it well. You can see fetch detect guy. Okay, let's say I'm ending it in 15. You can see I can pick fetch detect guy without the email. So now you can see that all the slice is I just pick from 0 and I end in a particular number to ensure that this fetch detect guy is the one that is displaying and is actually forgetting the @gmail.com. So you can see. So now we have, this is how method is being written. You pick a particular variable which is string and you put dot in front of it and type the method. Don't forget, method normally have open and close. Had it been I type slice alone, it is not a method. It's going to be saying it as an invalid. Can you now see? It's supposed to have an open and close open and close bracket. Okay, so open and close bracket will now decide whether it is going to have something inside or it's not going to have something inside. So anything that doesn't have open and close bracket, such as maybe length, let me say length, is referred to as what? This one is referred to as property. You can see it's still going to perform a particular functionality, but property doesn't have open and close brackets, and the method have open and close brackets. Hope you understand what I'm trying to explain right in there. It's pretty easy. So we have tons of method. I'm just trying to show you how to make use of it. And anytime you are dealing with string variable, we have plenty of them, many of them. Okay, so but as you create applications, as you make use of it, since you understand how it is being used alongside with variable, you will be able to make use of it and understand it. And most times challenges comes. When challenges comes, that is when you know how to use all these things properly. And don't worry, we're going to at least create 1 or 2 applications using JavaScript before we dive into all the concept of React and stuff like that, which is which is the library. We try to see whether we can create an application with JavaScript first before we start making use of the frameworks and library. Okay, this is it. Don't forget, methods, common methods that I can show you right now, but you can still figure out a lot on your own. But for now, just stick to this, understand it, and know how it works. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to have you in the next tutorial where I'm going to be explaining the concept of shifting our attention to another data type called number. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Hola.